So hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. Welcome to another video. Okay, today's video is going to be a laid back chit chat video with plenty of lessons as usual. And I kind of believe that this video, everybody needs this video, whether you are a female or you are a male, whether you are young or you are old, regardless of your walk of life. This video, this true life story is something that everybody can take something home from. So in this video, I saw this very beautiful lady. Gorgeous lady. Despite all that had happened to her, you know, if you looked her in the face, you will still see that she is a very beautiful person. And when I paused to listen to the video, I was so drawn to how eloquent she sounded, how intelligent and educated she sounded. And so she caught my attention. Let us listen to what she has to say.
I will start with everybody should be afraid or very careful of these people that they call besties. You know, you can have a friend that you really trust, and I promise you don't know that person. Somehow, the man that I was supposed to get married to a month after got married to my best friend that was supposed to be my chief bridesmaid. And in a space of 3 to 4 months, even after he knows we just lost our kids, I just lost my everything. This, my friend, the same girl that was supposed to, in fact, you know, when someone is your best friend, you know, when something happens to you, she should be responsible to give a very good answer of what's going on with you. Instead, this person actually made a waykeeping for me. She made a waykeeping for me, and 2 places, Port Harcourt, where I was working, and where I used to work at Oka. It was someone else that called me on video call on Facebook, like after I got myself out of coma, after God got me out of coma, and he got to let me know that he attended my wakekeeping a few weeks ago. So imagine.
So obviously this pretty lady had been in some kind of trauma. She did not specify what exactly happened to her, but obviously looking at her body, she had either been through some kind of physical accident or even maybe some kind of spiritual ordeal. Judging by these few words that she said, she mentions that she had lost her children, she had lost her job, her mobility, her health, everything, and she was even in a coma. So it's even a miracle that she's alive. Now, before all of these things happened to her, she was already slated to be married in a month's time, like a month before this tragedy befell her. So all the preparations were already on ground. You guys know how a Nigerian wedding can be, from the venue to the food and drinks, videographer and photographer, MC, DJ, everything. Ashebi ready and set. And all of a sudden, she found herself in a state where everything was gone. Now, before all of this happened, she had a best friend, bone tight. You know, this kind of best friend that you share literally everything. You share each other's pains, each other's secrets, your worries, everything. You share it with this person, most trusted person, your bone man or bone woman. 5 and 6, if you've had this kind of relationship or friendship with somebody, you would understand what I'm describing. The kind of person that we call a sister from another mother or a brother from another mother. A best friend. They were so close that this her wedding that was supposed to take place in a month's time, this best friend was supposed to be her maid of honor, her chief bridesmaid. For one to accord someone else that position of being your right hand woman on your wedding day, taking decisions for you on your wedding day when you are not capable of. That was who this lady's best friend was to her. That was what she perceived her as. So everything was set for the wedding, and suddenly and mysteriously, tragedy struck, leaving this lady in this situation where she lost everything, including her children, her job, her appearance, everything gone. And while this lady was in a coma, in the eye of the storm, in the heat of all her losses. This best friend is supposed to sit by her bedside, offering prayers for her, visiting her, helping to clean her up and stay by her side, and hope to God that her best friend comes out of the coma. Do you know what her best friend did? Her best friend began spreading the word that she had died. Went further to organize wake keeps for her, wake keeping. 2 wake keeping, as a matter of fact. One in Port Harcourt, where I think she resides, and the other where she used to work. Told everybody that she had died. They organized the 1-minute silence and the wake keep for her and buried her, deemed her dead while she was alive. So she wasn't even hopeful that her friend would come out of the coma. She had condemned her to death even when she was alive. And as though that was not enough, after this, her best friend had already condemned her to death and buried her alive and done the wake keep on behalf of her. She went ahead to marry her man, her husband to be. The man that she was supposed to get married to in a month's time. She was supposed to be the chief bridesmaid in that wedding. This best friend went ahead and got married to the man. When I tell you that some human beings are demonic, that some human beings are bereft of conscience, believe me, I have seen a lot, I have heard a lot. By virtue of this social media business that I do, it puts me in a position where many people confide in me and bring their stories to me. What I have seen with my eyes and heard with my ears are incomprehensible. Some human beings are elder cousins to Lucifer himself. And so this her best friend married her husband to be. And some people are even contending that what this woman went through could be a spiritual attack from this so-called bestie. They are opinioning that this best friend did this thing to her in order to take over her man and take all that belongs to her, hoping that she was going to die. That was the deal. But heaven said no. If not, how do you explain going ahead to get married to your best friend's fiance while she laid in coma, and then going on to spread the word that she had died and started conducting wake keeps for her? So this video and this thread sparked debate on social media, and the debate centered on whether there is any such thing at all as a best friend, bestie. This bestie we've been hearing and all the atrocities that have been coming out from this bestie relationship. Does this best friend thing ever exist or work? Some people argued that yes, it does. And just as there are bad people everywhere, there are bad husbands, there are bad wives, there are bad bosses, bad colleagues, bad neighbors, there are also bad friends. It is not exclusive to these other places. Human beings can be good and human beings can be bad anywhere. And that it is possible, although difficult, for you to find that bone of your bone bestie, a loyal friend that would love you, not envy you, wish the best for you, and have your interest at heart. It is very possible. Best friendship can actually exist. While some other people were like, nah. There is absolutely nothing like that. Now who bestie never show Pepe. They believe in best friend. They were like, nobody wants you to ever do better than them. It is only your parents that ever want you to do better than them. So you cannot find that friend that would be 100% loyal and into you without some atom of jealousy coming in. These other set of people believe that they do not have a bestie, they cannot have a best friend, they keep everybody at arm's length. So let us know what you think about this in the comment section. We have had several stories of where best friends sleep with their friends' husbands, sleep with their friends' wives, sleep with their friends' girlfriends, divulge very potent, heavy secrets that can lead to the ruin of their best friends, connive to bring down their best friends. We have heard all of these stories. What is your opinion on having a best friend? Do you believe that it does exist? Or do you believe it's an illusion? Now, whether you believe or not in the thing called best friend or bestie, there are some important tips and nuggets that I would like to share with us, everybody watching me, before we bring this video to an end. But first, lest I forget, if you're not subscribed, if you're seeing me for the first time, or if you've been watching without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Start to give this video a big thumbs up now, and drop all your comments down in the comment section. Turn on your bell notifications also, because there is so much coming your way. So the first thing I would like to tell us is to be very careful, very mindful of friends that want what we have. That sentence might be confusing. Don't get me wrong. There is a big difference between a friend that sees things going on well with you and pray that such blessings will come to them too, taps into your blessings, genuinely celebrates you, and asks God to please do for them as He has done for you. There is a very big difference between joining faith with your best friend and wanting the kind of blessing that God has given them. That is different from wanting what your friend has. The particular thing where your friend's eyes are choking in your blessings. I mean, friends that envy you, friends that are jealous of you, friends that are always in an unhealthy competition with you. They want to outdo you, they want to outshine you. They do not like it when you have the spotlight. If there is something you are good at and you shine at, and you guys are out there and the attention is on you, they get jealous. A friend that sees you as a rival, those kinds of friends are very, very dangerous. They stop at nothing to hurt you or mess you up. And some people might ask, Neze, how do you know? Some of them might appear genuine. You will know if you have a discerning spirit. Do you know that the eyes don't lie? The lips can easily lie, but it is very difficult to conceal a lie deep inside the eyes. You can tell from their eyes. You can tell from their expressions. You can tell from their countenances. You can tell by either the fake excitement or the complete lack of excitement. When your wins happen, when you hit an achievement, when you attain a milestone, you will see it. If you look intently, you would see it. So be very careful of friends who are close to you. They like you, but they hate you. They are actively against anything that would make you appear better than them. Secondly, another kind of friend that you should be wary about, drawing this lady's story, true life story, as a reference point, as an example, are friends that have no moral values. Friends that have no concept of right and wrong. You have a friend that unabashedly defends evil deeds against others. A friend that endorses wickedness meted out to other people. They have shown you their moral compass. Believe them. That friend that supports and defends wrongful deeds and acts to other people. What makes you think that she will not do you wrong and justify it? He or she is morally bankrupt. So what makes you think that you will be an exception to their vices? Take for example, as a guy, you have a friend that comes to gist you about how maybe a widow, a helpless widow, how he took advantage of her and took her to bed just to give her little help. And he's telling you about the story and you're laughing about it without thinking that, God forbid, tomorrow your wife can be in that position. We have seen several cases where men had very good friends and something happened to those men. You see, in the burial, during the funeral of this deceased man, you see these friends coming out promising heaven and earth to his widow and their children. And then later on, when these widows go to claim the gift, the pledge, you see the man change his mouth. He would then want to sleep with his late friend's widow before he assists. So when you have such a friend, what makes you that friend cannot exhibit that same trait and character to you? You have a friend as a woman who is a heavy supporter of husband's thieves. Judy Austin's clan, defenders of Judy Austin. You have a best friend who is a defender of people like Judy Austin. A woman who has been sleeping, having sex with somebody's husband for more than 5 years and got pregnant for the man, went ahead and had her bride price paid and the baby without the man's wife knowing. It was when Yule had paid Judy's bride price by himself and was coming back. They had a full baby together. When this lover started exposing them, that was when Yule came to social media to start saying, I have taken a second wife. the wife didn't know when all these things were happening. Now you have a friend that supports that kind of a woman who took over another woman's sweat of 20 years. And that wife didn't fight you. That wife didn't quarrel you. That wife packed her load and left the man for you, left the marriage for you. Take the marriage. She didn't insult you. She didn't troll you on social media. She dashed you the man. Take him. No problem. Yet, that same husband thief will still be paying people, making friendship with people that will be trolling the wife. Went on a full-blown social media smear on that woman that didn't do anything to her. A woman that came out few days and few weeks after that first wife lost her child to come and dance. I have a very big girl though. And after mocking the woman for the death of her son, still came out 1 week after with the woman's husband dancing karaoke on social media, then get and posing. You have somebody, a friend, that supports that behavior, and you keep that friend close and you introduce that friend to your own husband or your own boyfriend. My dear sister, what are you thinking? The signs are always there. A friend that has no conscience, a friend that is morally bankrupt, a friend that does not see wrong in wrong, does not have any concept or idea of right or wrong. That friend would hurt you and betray you and will not even feel that she has done anything. Those kinds of friends are the types to keep far away. I do not say people that are neutral about these things. I mean people that are active supporters of wickedness. Be careful around them, because what they say and what they defend are reflections of their belief system. There are so many other nuggets I can drop, but I want to also hear from you. Friends that criticize you all the time, always try to demean you and deflate your self-esteem and ego, downplay your achievements, water your wins. Even if a third party passes a compliment on you, they will try to rubbish that compliment. It's a sign. Always wanting to make you feel bad or feel less of yourself. I'm not saying a friend that cannot correct you. A friend should be able to call you out on your BS and say, this thing you did is wrong. Don't do it again. It didn't look good. That is a good friend. I mean a friend that constantly wants to make you feel inferior. See your leg. See your big tummy. See your this. Always passing bad compliments. These kinds of friends live amongst us. And if we are not careful to identify and withdraw from them, we might find ourselves in situations, sad, ugly, unfortunate situations, just as this our beautiful sister has. May God continue to give us the strength, the wisdom, and the discernment to stay away from people that hate us, that come disguised as friends or best friends. Do drop in the comment section, what are your friendship red flags? Have you been a victim of this kind of best friend? Have you been a victim of betrayal by someone that you loved, trusted, and was loyal to? What is that one thing that if you observe is a red flag, a no-brainer for you when it comes to associations? Please share all of this down in the comment section, because by doing so, so many people will learn, and situations such as this can be averted. So guys, yes, we have come to the end of today's video. If you're new here, you're seeing me for the first time, or if you've been watching without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop all your comments down in the comment section, and stay glued because we have so much more coming your way. Don't also forget to follow us on Instagram at Nezeville and at Nezepeperempe. It's me, your girl barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye.